All right, hello everybody. We are doing the South American qualifier, Midas Club Elite versus Infamous. These are two teams at the bottom of their of the losers bracket and have to take the very long road.
Is our audio on, by the way, in game?
It should be, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Dota TV is just a little messed up.
Hey guys, what up?
Hello. Can you talk a little bit actually, Blitz?
10 seconds
Huh?
remaining.
Okay, test. Test.
I think all their
5
audio is
seconds
one-sided on
remaining.
the studio. But,
Silencer.
I'm sure it's.
Dire team back.
fine.
If you can hear me through the thing, then I'm sure it's all good. What's our thing? What's our channel? Do you know?
Beyond the Summit 5.
Oh man, they go to 5 now.
Indeed.
It's like we're on ESPN the Ocho. Beyond the Summit the Ocho.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe it goes to 5 now. Man, BTS, they're doing it.
Yes, they are.
Okay, you know, I know that this, for a lot of people, might not be the most hype series, because there is a South American broadcast, I believe, already. So people will most likely be watching that. But for people that have tuned in for us, I will try very hard to be as informative as possible. Like, I'll reveal a bunch of stuff that I probably shouldn't.
Because you don't think there's going to be very many people listening?
Yes. So I
Alright.
feel like this is the time to... A lot of people...
So,
Okay.
any of you listening, you're listening for me and Blitz, and we're going to treat you real special.
We are, because there's like the CIS. There's finals going on right now
Mm-hmm.
from like Europe and CIS and stuff like that. So it's like, if you're gonna watch here, we might as well like try to blow you away. Do instead of going mediocre, because I know a lot of people are watching. I'm gonna for once do the opposite and tank upwards. Okay.
All right. That
Alright.
sounds good.
So Centaur is being picked once again.
10 seconds remaining.
All is right with the world. Like China's still running this hero, and
5 seconds remaining.
South America is too, but it seems like NA has largely ignored this hero, and
Reserve time.
Europe is also largely ignoring this hero. Unless I'm wrong here, and they were picking it today or something like that. But my schedule is not conducive to watching those games.
No. I don't know about Europe either, but I have not seen, unless it's getting banned too much.
I love Centaur. I think Centaur's such a good hero.
I agree.
Dire team pick.
But
I think Centaur is great. What's also missing from this is actually...
Coddle.
Coddle. Yeah, instead they go Earth Spirit Enigma for Midas Club Elite. That's probably a little bit of this region's flavor. As we've seen, NA prefer the Enigma quite a
10
bit.
seconds remaining.
I think Enigma is pretty secure right now. The problem is, like when we saw
5
Demon
remaining.
play it yesterday, it felt like if you run it as your only reason for a team fight,
Radiant
then
team
the game becomes really hard. What I really noticed about NP yesterday in particular is that there was not a lot of team fight in general. It was all predicated around this Enigma black hole. Remember, I was just like, I started to say there's this pattern that's like this worrying trend that's forming that
10
NP
seconds
just get
remaining.
pushed into the high ground and they can't defend because they don't have enough team fight because they pick 3 really greedy
5
cores.
seconds remaining.
They pick 3 really greedy cores and then they pick even something like Enigma 2 games
Reserve
and it
time.
just gets whomped.
It's like you said there are basically two kind of strategies right now: defending your mid-tier 1 or giving up the outer towers and playing around high ground.
Yeah,
And
but
it feels like NP has gone that second strategy, but to an extreme level.
yeah, exactly. And because yes, if they farm out your team, because what NP is really good at doing is farming out your team. But what I like about Midas Club Elite's lineup around this Enigma is that it's not your setup. It's not the only reason why you fight.
Yeah, and
'Cause
it's your offlaner, so
yeah.
it's not actually that greedy. In fact, if anything, I would say Enigma offlane is less greedy than
Yeah.
other offlaners right now. Just
we-
because he farms so quickly, you'll have a guaranteed mech by probably about 13 minutes.
I think we should lower the in-game volume, by the
Pick.
way. It seems a little bit loud. I don't like the drums and stuff. It scares me. But so that's my whole rant on having this like solo support idea of Enigma or whatever. Because it really makes it so that the other
10
support is super
seconds
hurting
remaining.
as well. Like SVG, I think makes that team
5
fantastic.
seconds
Because
remaining.
the amount of space that he creates off of that 4 position, he pretty much makes it every game so that they somehow win 3
Radiant
lanes.
team pick.
Yeah.
And that's why they get away with what they do. Whereas for Infamous, we should talk a little bit about their picks. Centaur we talked about already. Silencer, very flavor of the a month hero right now in both the North and South
Sven
American
stands
regions.
ready.
Though it's
Dire
looking
team
more
back.
like it's going to be a support, unless they're going to be running a mid-silencer as they pick up a Sven, a Wisp-Sven combo. We don't oftentimes see a lot of these older Wisp combinations. Wisp Tiny,
10
Wisp Sven.
seconds remaining.
It seems like we oftentimes pick the Wisp more for its
5
jungling
seconds
capacity, its
remaining.
way to be able to stabilize multiple lanes, its general sustain. Like, we don't pick it for a partner necessarily.
Reserve time.
Right now, though, Sven, it's interesting because when you pick Sven into SD is not bad against Sven at all because he can purge you, he can disrupt you, and Sven goes down quite quick with the Amplify as well, since it just like shreds through you even with a ton of armor. The thing though with Sven is that it also counters SD and that it clears the illusions very quickly in that regard. And obviously IO Sven, a pretty good combination, but Midas Club Elite, I mean something about their
Radiant
lineup that's a little
team
worrying
back.
is it's very, very paper.
Yeah, this Leshrac pick really makes it a lot more vulnerable to strong initiation. This Leshrac as a core is really not being seen anywhere
10
else.
seconds remaining.
It is stabilized a bit by the mech and presumably Pipe
Radiant
that's going to be
team
there from
pick.
the Enigma, but it is still ultimately a hero that could very easily get bursted down, especially with Centaur, Sven, Bat Rider,
Dire team
another
pick.
initiator here for Infamous, and then the Silencer throwing out that global silence, preventing the potential for like Shadow Demon saves.
I like this Bat Rider pick. I think the thing about Infamous's lineup is they can
10
really run at you.
seconds remaining.
They have very good frontliners in their Centaur, Sven, and Bat Rider. Whereas for
5
Midas Club
seconds
Elite,
remaining.
something that worries me a little bit is, again, their team is paper.
Reserve
I do like
time.
this Enigma pick, though. I'm thinking of a scenario where everyone just runs in and this Enigma gets a sick black hole off. But there's a silencer on the enemy team, and that is always very worrisome. Because even if you get a BKB, the thing is you can't BKB black hole because it'll go through.
Yep.
So you gotta wait for him to global silence. But if this silencer's any smart, he's always gonna wait, sit in the back, and then global when
Yeah,
he.
he never uses it other than to counter your black hole.
Yeah. I played a pub recently where my silencer was like obsessed with getting caught in black hole. We were trying to tell the dude like, dude, you don't have to be right next to us. But he's like, I think he was muted, so he like pinged his damage. He's like, but I do this much damage. And I was like,
I've stolen 20 intelligence.
I was like, kill me, dude. Like, stop getting caught in black hole. Stop walking melee range next to us.
SF.
Ooh, that means it's a one position lash. I like both lineups actually.
I think one position lash is better in general, right?
Yeah. The thing about mid lash is there are not a lot of heroes that are just like worse to play than mid lash when you've been ganked once or twice. Like your life is done. Just quit. End game. New game, go.
So, in order to stabilize that pick a little bit more and give it a little bit more
10
consistent
seconds
impact, we are
remaining.
going to rotate into the safe lane where it'll be paired up with the Shadow Demon. A nice combination to
5
be able to deal with the
seconds
Centaur, for sure. This is a mid Bat Rider.
I was thinking about that. I was like, this could be a mid bat.
How does that fare against SF?
I think it's pretty good.
I don't
I
think
like,
there are too many options for Midas Club Elite, right?
Yeah.
They needed a strong scaling
Is that guy allowed to be named that?
tower hitter.
Looking A.
I mean, it's been a lot worse names.
I guess there was Bucking Mad.
Yeah, there was fucking that.
I can't believe we had to call him that. Bucking.
Yeah,
Couldn't we just call him Mad?
could.
Come on,
I
Sebastian.
mean, I'm pretty sure that was just.
Wait a.
Toby set the trend a long time ago to call him.
Remember Son of Ra?
Uh,
God, I'm so glad Joey Dota's not a thing anymore.
Good lord. Son of Ra was something else from Toby.
Son of Ra. Okay, so
Having to explain the difference between
Oh,
a
translation?
translation and a pronunciation. Whew.
Tobes. Toblerone. Having to explain the American Civil War to Toby was one of the funniest things that I've ever had to do in my entire life.
I don't remember that.
They've got a lot of anime names on Infamous. Like very anime-y.
Yes. That is exactly what Infamous is known for. So.
Ryo Kugyu, and then this other guy is I know Benja is a guy. The Forgotten Son. That has to be some kind of. So I predict. This is like one of the most close drafts that I've seen. I'm trying to think about a world in which I think that Dire can win though, and I don't know if. I feel like Dire's problem is I don't know. I don't trust their ability to do damage, but I don't trust Radiant's ability to win team fights through global.
Yeah.
Like this is that's why like nothing is standing out.
Midas should be able to take control of the early game, right? They've got this roaming or spirits. Should have a little bit more impact.
Okay, I'm all in on Midas Club Elite.
You were all in on Midas Club.
I feel it.
All right. What changed your mind? What was the
I
thought
think
process?
that the one-off ganks will be a lot easier for this team.
Yeah.
I think that Infamous will struggle to cobble together team fights.
Well, we'll see. It's all based around their Blink Dagger timings for the Centaur and Bat Rider, right?
Because
do
they need
have
to
this
force fights.
relocate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to force fights.
I don't know what a 4-position silencer is going to be able to do here too much.
30
Because
seconds
I kind
to
of want the
battle.
Wisp top lane.
You want the Wisp top?
Yeah, with the Centaur. Because I don't think Enigma's going to be particularly threatened. Right? If it's a full tri-lane, unless you put the silencer top lane, I don't know if that's better. But I definitely don't want tri-lanes. In fact, I would rather... I don't want the Wisp to do anything, but actually Iron Talon Juggle.
Nah,
Let's take
dude.
all of that back and go Iron Talon Juggle.
Don't do that.
Why not?
The
Don't do
battle
that.
begins.
Why not?
Get a bottle, dude. Help out your mid player. Dude, I think Bat Wisp just poops on people.
Sure.
Just straight up. What is this?
What is this Centaur?
No, I'm watching what the silencer's doing.
I mean, I don't know about that.
He just attacked Roshan and then pulled him over.
Nice.
What's going on there? Is there some kind of trick?
He's just challenging Roshan
I feel like this is a trick.
to a duel.
Alright.
Centaur's going to be starting off jungle.
Alright, Austin. Watch mid. Look at this. Look at this set. Look at this guy. What are you doing? Bardo? Who did I choose? I chose Midas Club Elite, right?
Yeah.
I mean, their name doesn't inspire confidence, but their draft does.
You're like Midas Club Elite?
I think that the name sounds a little bit clowny, yes, but you know. What was the worst team name I've ever
But
heard
it's
of?
got club in the name, so therefore
Ooh,
it
they
has
missed the
appeal.
poll.
It
That's
has
not great.
appeal.
WG Unity was pretty low on the scale. Now they've turned into Bazaar or something.
Which kind of feel like that's worse.
Yes. That like somehow they took my least favorite name, Dota, and turned it a little bit worse. But so far right now, typical laning phase. There's nothing that really stands out or strikes me as odd. This silencer
Bardo
might be.
force him into shrine usage here.
Don't use your mid player shrine.
Yeah, that's
Ah!
I mean, would you rather have him use the shrine or give up first blood?
Give up first blood. Give up first blood. Easy call. Don't feed your Eidolons, fam. Ah! Oh my god, they didn't time that together at all.
No, they were definitely hitting the
Greedy.
the
They're
whole
just
entire
greedy.
time.
They're hitting different Eidolons. You can't do that. Help each other out. Help me, help you. And Bardo's just doing the work of 3 men. And this Enigma offlane is kind of feeding Eidolons. He has to do a better job of not feeding Eidolons. This Fen, though, has gone unchecked. This SD needs to do one of two things. He either needs to pull and get levels, like he should be level 3 right now, or he needs to go do something.
I believe he stacked the.
Oh no. Theolore. Yeah, take that.
Oh, They're gonna chase down the SF or not. TP. Sent out, but canceled. They
See,
just
that's
get
so
a-
scary. Oh, he's just clearing up Eidolons. Okay, you can't do this.
No.
That's still creep gold. That's essentially creep gold.
Yeah, he did not even try.
Yeah, run them away. Force him to stun those. Instead, he's just gonna pick up like 3 creeps for free essentially. Look at his CS now. It's skyrocketed.
He's held on to his level of cleave to keep the lane from pushing.
Yeah. Because he already knows it's going to push out because of the Eidolons. But despite the fact that Lesh has had a lane and Sven has had probably like 5 creeps denied, the Sven is still leading in CS, which means there are some children being fed.
Is that what the Eidolons are?
Yeah. You ever read that short story about like children being eaten during the potato famine?
No.
Okay. I had to read that for AP literature. It was sad time, but
Center just died to neutrals on accident.
you never do that on purpose anymore. Oh. Ryokugyu.
Dire's bottom
Going
tower
pretty ham.
is under attack.
He's gonna push out the wave. He doesn't like this lane very much at all. Shadow Fiend's doing just fine.
Yeah,
Impressively
I
so.
didn't think SF would have too much of a problem.
Yeah?
Dire's
Pedro's owning.
bottom tower is under attack.
It's good. Doesn't have the
Dire's
SF just have the
structures are
defeating power that makes it a little bit
Radiant
trepidatious for...
structures
Yeah, but
are
you
fortified.
can still just like jump on the SF. 'Cause he's so untanky, and his turn rate isn't fantastic, dude.
Radiant's top tower
You think
is
they're
under
just not doing the
attack.
proper wisp rotation?
Yeah. Oh, bottom.
Dire's bottom
Well, the
Oh,
tower
that
was
is
taken, but the wisp tether's
Not.
back.
That's gonna be first blood.
That is giving his life up.
They want more though.
They're going to be able to get the Sven out pretty easily. it looks like.
No! I would
Radiant's middle tower
much
is
prefer him
under
to win
attack.
Gretzky it and go for it.
Trust.
You miss every shot you don't take. If he hits that stun, does he kill Benjet? No, he does not.
Level 6, less Shrek.
Ooh, Midas Club Elite. That was very good rotation. I love when carries rotate over. You know me and how I feel about this top lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And being preemptive and taking this bottom one like this, it means that you can also defend that top one if you so choose.
Right.
So it's like a double whammy. Oh
Even with the
no.
shrine going on, they're still going to try and challenge Pedro, but he is already out.
Pedro, don't be greedy. I saw that. He started walking towards the creeps again. Like, come on, dude. They're gonna cut you off. Ooh, the slushes.
Alright, somebody in our chat saying that Centaur's name is Mandy.
Mandy?
And this guy's name is Leposa.
Composa? Ooh.
Yeah.
Dire's top
Oh
tower
yeah, and I
is
see that
under
on
attack.
the Midas Club Elite thing. So
Dire's structures are
that
fortified.
checks out.
What I'm not sure to seem professional, I always just refer to them as their heroes. I do that with everybody though, to be fair. Just to make it easier for anybody that might be listening on a drive or something. Although, don't listen to Dota cast on a drive.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It sounds terrifying.
Dota's
Be a good
not a
driver.
game
Tower is under attack.
I saw this dude
Great
reading a
cast.
book on his on his steering wheel while driving. I was like, that is the least safe thing.
I mean, it's probably better than texting. You're reading and typing.
That's oh my god. Don't do that,
I mean,
guys.
Blitz Dota can barely handle walking and typing on his phone.
True. Okay, they're gonna go. This is a good top rotation.
They are going to be able to get the
Kick lands.
disruption. Nice play, very well timed, but they're still going to manage to get the tether away here. Who Dota will successfully get out, I believe, as
Ooh,
there is no
sick.
stuns and not enough burst.
Had to save that. He should have known that the tether was coming. And it looks like the Forgotten Sun has truly been forgotten. They want to set up on top though. Midas, don't stay here too long. You could just get sandwiched.
I mean, they're probably feeling like they made this rotation. They want to poke at the tower.
They need more heroes though if they're gonna make this top play. In all honesty,
They're going to get run over. Good kick.
sick kick.
Leshrek's going to be in trouble. Oh, the disruption right as the stun comes out. Now, he's probably dead anyway, but he is going to survive for a while, get out some damage, in which case...
Oh, that black hole!
The black
Woo!
hole is Leshrek, and that'll be a huge turnaround for
Midas Club Elite!
Wipe him, baby. Wipe him off the floor.
This is good Dota. I said you need to rotate more heroes if you're going to defend this top lane. You need some attributes.
Oh, no one has Malphus. No one has stun. No.
That's still... Oh, you
SF got mid that whole entire time. He wasn't even needed for that engagement.
you need 4 heroes to defend that tower. Remember, I told you, if you're not going to be there preemptively, don't be there at all. Midas heard that. Oh, that was so sick how they saved that Leshrac. You saw that, the setup?
Yeah.
They dodged the Sven stun using... And then they initially kick to stop the Centaur ult. Then they Shadow Demon Disrupt to save the Lesh from the Sven stun. Then they Black Hole the Lip just to get 3 heroes on the... Oh. Whoa, that's good Dota. And they took that bottom tower fast enough. Everything that they're doing so far, it's just... This is clean. I don't care what region you are. This is just good Dota.
Leshrac is going to be picking up a Veil soon, working his way towards a Bloodstone. The SF has gotten a lot of free space. He's going to be going for a fast Dragon Blitz. And they're still looking to be able to take this tower. And this is a prime opportunity, right? Supports like Wisp and Silencer have very low impact in the game until they get their level 6s. So if I was Midas Club Elite, I would just keep forcing. Keep forcing these team fights. You don't have terribly long cooldowns. Your longest one is Black Hole, but that doesn't make or break a lot of your team fights. Obviously, that one, it was key, but
that was...
most other team fights, it won't be.
That was one of the better Black Holes I've seen in the early game, like ever.
Yeah.
The only one that I think was better was Ad Phantom played against DC at the Major, and I can't remember who it was. Was it Spartan or something? Pooped on us?
Yeah.
He straight up, oh man, that made me both sad as a coach and so happy as a fan. But primarily sad.
Dire's middle tower
I'm going to go and say that was sad. That was definitely...
Another smoke rotation to top lane.
Oh, Forgotten Sun, you are not picking up int here, buddy. Dude, Midas Club Elite's just stifling them. They're not letting them take this top area. We talked about this top area. It's easy to give up because of that rotation bottom, but Infamous was just slow. And they have slow heroes inherently, and that's the problem here. Is the Silencer and this Wisp can't go top and pressure this tower with the Centaur. So they had to bring in the Bat Rider as well, did nothing. I mean, that was a full 5-man rotation, and it only took 4 heroes from Midas Club Elite. They're going to do 4 heroes once again. This time, though, SF Pedro going to be Invis, making his way around. They don't have detection. They do have these Wisp balls coming out, though. Yeah, they're going to throw the kick out.
Trying to get the double raise.
They got it. I think they should keep going, too.
Yeah.
This is too fast right now for Infamous. Like, this style.
Radiant's top tower is under
I like the way
attack.
that they pick up this Leshrac, like an early game kind of fighting core, and they don't give up that safe lane tower.
Yes.
You said on Veggies, like, if we're going to defend that tower, that's got to be a call. If you're going to defend your safe lane tower, that's got to be a call made out by your carry.
And you got to do
you've
it
got to
instantly.
set up early to do it, right?
Yeah.
And since Infamous were slow, Midas Club Elite had every opportunity to be able to keep that safe lane tower alive, keep the pressure.
They were so slow. And the thing about it, too, that made Midas... my knock on Leshrac was always the same. If you don't control the pace with this hero falls off incredibly fast. This is a team fight based hero. You can't just assume that you're going to scale as well as a hero like Sven, and so you have to take the fight to him at all times. You just don't have the HP, and so for a hero like this to work and to be functional, you need to be playing very quickly. You need to force rotations around the map. You need to be the one to set the first step. And the thing that's cool is that Midas Club Elite supports are completely on the ball. Like Bardo and Thalikart, they're just saying to themselves, okay, we're going to follow you around at all times. We're going to enable your game, and it's enabling everyone's game. That allows the SF to take that mid tower by himself, because that's what SF does so well, right? Because you can double raise creeps, you can just stack creep waves onto that tower. Like, all of this is just good Dota.
Okay, I've got a question for you, because I feel like when you've taken these outer towers this early,
Yes.
it's kind of hard to make these smoke rotations.
It is.
I feel like it's in some ways a wasted smoke because it's not going to translate into an objective.
I think it's just it's a double thing. You can either push out bottom, you can head to this mid tower, and you get to place deep wards. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to place deep wards undetected, right? You don't want to get these dewarded. And it makes it so that you can instantly transition into the push, just like this.
Is under attack.
Because these
exactly
guys,
what they're
yeah,
gonna
they don't feel comfortable about taking this mid tower. Because if I were Infamous right now, I'd be pressuring this mid tower. Like, if I'm Batrider, I'm flying right now, popping my DD, hitting this mid tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Instead, they're gonna lose this bottom tower, and there is a mech already completed on this Enigma.
Alright, that'll be tier 2 traded off for tier 1.
Dire's top
Oh,
tower
somebody said
has
game
fallen.
sound is too loud still?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Turn it down some more.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Okay,
under
Gucci.
attack. Dire's
think our
top
mics are
tower
just
is
low.
under attack.
Yeah?
Dire's structures are fortified.
Should be better now.
Coo. Alright, that is a level 12 SF. He is a boss. He took the 20 attack speed? Oh, you do. Never mind.
We're just gonna keep going, apparently.
Dire's top tower
Top's
is
gonna
under
get-
attack.
Okay, maybe they gave a little bit damage to that tier 2, but I think they were trying to ham and haw about whether or not they want to try and go for the push on mid tier 2, but I don't think that's a good idea at this point. You still have to relocate up from Infamous.
Yeah. You gotta be together against relocate.
One of the big problems is Midas Club Elite, they're not going to have, I can't really check, but they're not going to have too many smokes left. I think it's just this one on the Shattered Moon for the next, like, 8 minutes or so.
They have one. They have one.
Yeah. The one on the Shattered Demon.
No, they have one.
No, that doesn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You have no idea how many smokes they have. Or
That's
if they
so
have any.
silly.
Yeah, I know. It's you know, real silly when we go backwards.
You used to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But then Valve decided, no.
I mean, it's a mystery. I like it. And now it's just, it ups your commentary game. Somebody on Reddit's like, if commentators don't start counting the amount of smokes that each team has used and calculated the time and when they got it, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm straight up just gonna go ballistic.
Uh-huh.
What's that movie where Michael Douglas just loses his mind and just starts shooting stuff up? Like all falls down or something? That's what it's gonna be like. And that gets dewarded anyways. You know?
5-man push into Roshan.
I like this.
I feel pretty comfortable with
You know what I
the
don't like
aggressive
though?
wards that they have.
I don't like Pedro's item build. Gonna be honest here. Not
Yeah.
a big fan of the essential 5k force staff. Not a big fan of that, Austin.
Do you, what would you prefer?
Anything. Get an SNY. Get a BKB. That's essentially what I look at when I see Hurricane Pike early game on any hero aside from like Sniper. Because SF wants to fight, you know? He's this hero that he's gonna be a boss.
So you think you should have gone Dragonlance and then
Dragonlance BKB it up. You're unkillable then anyways. This Hurricane Pike is this cool item
Dire's bottom tower
that
is under attack.
is just kind of like, it's there. You know, you're just some chill dude.
just some chill, dude? We have Leshrac about to pick up a Bloodstone.
Yeah, he's very close.
I like the fact that they're playing pretty heavily around each other. They may have gotten an idea about this 3-man smoke. They do know probably that a Blink Dagger timing. Here goes the Hurricane Pike in action.
Sick.
Oh, their smoke gets popped. They didn't want to go into that high ground area. That's probably for the best at this point. So Midas Club Elite, thanks to sticking together, have foiled a smoke here attempted by Infamous. I think you're just so far ahead in your timings as Midas Club Elite that you just don't need to take any risks.
Yeah, what button do you hit now, by the way, for the net worth graph?
F6.
Yeah, I like how they made it so that there's not that button anymore. Ooh, that's 6k net worth difference. XP is starting to swing the other way because they're split pushing a lot more on Infamous.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
Ah.
is under attack.
They're gonna push out mid. This is sick. I like this.
Well, the initiation in the background, they're going to go for the Enigma here, but they may not
That
have
was
the
a
burst
global.
damage. Oh, man, they blow out the global. They finally do get the damage, but they've blown every single one of their stuns to get
You
that one.
cannot use that
and
many
Leshrac
abilities.
is able to just stand in front of all of this one. Benhouse finally goes down, and they get the whiz as well. That was 2 for 2 there, but everything was blown by Infamous.
They were like, we are not letting this black hole.
Tower is under attack.
I mean, that was definitely some misplay action there. They didn't coordinate that very well. Like, they could have just if they coordinated a little bit better, they could have had the Bat Rider into the Centaur stun, and that should be more than enough. But
They had to overkill. It's so hard to kill when you have to overkill and you're committing so many big ultis. Not easy. I actually thought for a second this SD was going to be able to get the disruption off, and they were going to churn. Or SF could have popped his ult at any
Midas
time.
Club Elite, you could be giving up your advantage here.
Don't do this.
They know the Sven is back up in 2 seconds. This is not the fight they want.
Just reset. Let your SF heal. And that's the thing, I kind of wish this SF had popped Requiem, because it does do damage reduction as well. The damage reduction is huge. 50%?
Right.
Like, just, you pop it to pop it, you know?
Forgotten Sun in some serious trouble. Does not have a TP. Not sure
Man.
what he's doing this far up. without
He
a
has
TP.
got a pitiful...
Oh, never mind. It's all worth it. He got a tower. Completed
Bought his
his hand of
Midas.
Midas.
But he has 2 int stolen. And I think he just got it off that fight, too.
But he has a Midas.
True. How does he only have 2 int stolen when... so he's only essentially gotten 1 kill?
Yeah. He's only been around for one.
But he's
kill,
got 3 assists. Curious. Most curious. I would like to see a... What's that item called? That's Lotus Orb. Lotus Orb would be sick right now in this game.
Who gets it though? Looks like Hannah Midas for Velosa here. But it's probably the Enigma.
Oh, here we
right?
go.
First slowdown, they're gonna get the relocate out. No problem.
Okay, that makes sense. You can relocate him out while he's...
Disrupted? Yeah.
Oh, goodbye,
The
Wudoda.
instant kill on Wisp.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Very silly.
Yeah. That's
Back
still
to
a big
Roshan
ulti.
we go.
Yeah. Give it to Pedro. I am a little bit worried right now. I kind of thought that Midas Club Elite would be further ahead than they are at this point in the game. Like, at least a little bit, you know? But they might just catch...
Oh no.
Nope. A little bit of a misplay.
He's gonna turn around and actually try and kill Bardo with the center ultimate. He is gonna be able to close that distance, pull him back. Bardo still has the pull out as well as the disruption to be able to buy him some time.
Bardo,
So,
get out of there!
Bardo,
Fire's
roll
bad!
away. He's good.
Flee the fire and the flames. He's got a blink dagger now, though.
Forgotten is just like running around trying to do some extreme split pushing.
They
with,
need to push mid right now.
Silencer.
I think
with
Midas should
boots.
just go for it. What
Oh,
are they concerned about? I think this is their biggest misstep right now. There's no Centaur ulti for 40 more seconds. There's no Bat Rider ulti for 40 more seconds. If
They
you go
have
down mid,
BKB.
yeah, if they go down mid, what will Infamous do? This is playing it a little bit too safe. And this isn't even information that only I as a commentator know. They should know that the ultis are down too. This is the part where the game always gets tricky, you know, where people lull back into farming a little bit too much.
Yeah, and they're maybe a little bit too trepidatious about pushing a high ground, and they figure, oh, we just need to secure more and more of a lead. But sometimes you just have to pull the trigger.
Yeah. I think that would have done it if they just go for the high ground right there. You would have had a full 50 seconds. You're going to take that tower fast, too. How do we see? They do have glyph, but... Okay. That had to have been... a misclick?
Misclick.
Okay, now Global's down, too. Now you
Hey,
definitely...
We didn't even say anything. Centaur grabbed the Aegis.
Centaur did?
Yeah, that's why I was like, where the hell is that goddamn Aegis? Because we were watching Bardo, right?
You're watching Bardo.
Yeah,
oh, he just
apparently he just
ultied in there
blinked
and
in,
just...
stunned, grabbed the Aegis, and ran
walked
away
out.
with his Stampede.
Cool, 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 cool.
So that's probably why they're not pushing high ground.
We are fools, Austin.
Go Mandy.
I still think they should fight, though. There's no global.
Yeah.
I mean, Mandy just, like, walked in, took an Aegis. We were watching Bardo try not to... I thought the Aegis was a formality.
Yeah, I thought that was like, all right, they've got that Roshan pretty easily, not a problem.
What the hey? We deserve to get made fun of for that. Still think they should push, though. 2 ultis down. Centaur Aegis low. They're going to do it. See, this is the correct play. No, they're going back.
TPing right in front of the tower is something else.
We saw it
Bardo,
cost...
Bardo, you see him? Get it, Bardo! Bardo got him!
The
Oh, that
revenge of
TP was
Bardo.
like, I saw the animation going off.
Ooh.
Wow.
They're not gonna kill him though,
They're
are they?
still not going to kill him.
Nope,
Yeah,
he's just gonna
flip
catch
away
it
soon.
away.
I mean, they might just like hold this tree line. Go down here.
Oh, they're gonna find him?
Oh, fight him. Yeah, get the disruption. That's the gem, by the way. This
This
is
is
why
big.
they were willing to TP back, because if they take away that gem, big swing.
This Midas Club, they are elite.
Infamous are going to go for a brief rush at top lane.
They gotta split up the map right now.
Yeah, can't let Midas Club lead go high ground. That Global Silence is coming back up, so
You like saying their full name, don't you?
Midas Club Elite. Yes.
It does kind of sound. It's growing on me.
Yeah, I don't
You know what?
your
It's grown
problem
on me.
was with it.
It's grown on me.
I mean, it's like it sounds kind of like an official club name. Maybe the elite elite part is a little bit, but I'm not sure if I would like Midas.
Yeah,
Club.
exactly.
Midas
I don't
Club
know.
sounds a little
The Midas Club. It just kind of sounds like a club for
but Midas Club Elite sounds like an actual
Golden Fist.
organization.
Yeah.
It's Dota related. I like it.
I do. It's kind of grown on me, honestly. I'm okay with it. I picked Midas Club Elite despite thinking that Infamous was the better team because I respected their draft. And I just want to be proven right. That's really all it is, Austin.
Yeah, I know. You're real obsessed with being right.
I want people
Centaur
to...
coming in. He has the relocate. They're actually going to try
Bardo.
and fight this one out. And this Leshrac, he's going to be targeted.
He is gonna
first.
go
Bardo
down
tries
so
to get him out.
fast.
He can, but it's just not going to happen. Lilosa, a black hole onto just 2. Immediate global silence. There
Guys.
goes a third. And
No.
Midas Club Elite have lost their opportunity big time.
Guys, oh my god, there are so many opportunities for them to have just gone high ground, and they made this game just so unnecessarily hard for themselves. Now they're just split up around the map farming. You need to stay together as 5. It's super urgent at this point. You have a gem. Stay together as 5. Nobody has to farm. Farming at this phase of the game is not going to mean that much to you, whereas sticking together as 5, taking objectives, protecting each other is what does it. Going in one by one, this SF was completely on the other side of the map. He didn't even think about TPing for some reason. Like this, now they're playing selfish Dota. The entirety of the early game, they played this hardcore style of helping each other, and now they're just playing very selfishly. They're going to get further and further behind. That's what I said, right? I said, I'm getting worried.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, Midas Club Elite is getting way too gun-shy. There's no global up. You have an Enigma. Even though he doesn't have Black Hole, I don't think it's necessary for you to win those fights, whereas it is absolutely imperative that this silencer with Midas has global up. And the longer that you wait for it to refresh, you're giving Infamous more opportunities for better team fights.
Trying to work on boots of travel now for this last track. I'm not liking this at
Yeah.
all.
Because if you think about it, this Enigma, once he gets BKB, the same issue is going to happen to him. Is when he jumps in with his Black Hole, he's going to get globaled. So it's
Yeah.
not an item that necessarily... Before, in a lot of games, if there's no silencer, then getting this Enigma or BKB is so crucial. But it's just not
Oh,
as big of
spotted
a
the
deal
Bat
here.
Rider. Oh, what? Bat Rider? What? How did he know? Did he hear Shadow Demon's poison?
Potentially. The global silence is almost going to be up again. So it's just resetting the fight now. And meanwhile, Benjaz is just farming on the opposite side of the map. They have completely blown their lead. Ooh, I did not like this.
Not good at all.
Yeah, it was a 7,500 gold lead, almost 4K experience, completely blown. They can't play this 1v1 style, like 1 by 1. This SF has to stop being greedy. And this is always the hallmark of a lot of SF players, is this idea like, I farm so fast, so I will just continue to farm. Stick together. Stick together.
Infamous have lots of smokes, and they have Centaur Addicts now. That's going to be tough. A lot of that Lesh's, that threatening firepower that Leshrac brings to the table,
Yeah.
very heavily mitigated now by the Centaur.
Like, if you notice, Shadow Fiend, on the opposite end, he's, gotta farm my butterfly. And this is okay. But the rest of his team can't be showing them. Like, they're splitting up and showing around the map. Benjaz gonna get gone on. But
The kick misses out on the Bat Rider, but they do manage to get the stun onto the Sven. He does have BKB
Global
Black Hole,
silence.
immediately canceled by the Global Silence.
SF's on the other side of the map.
And
You are gonna
now
lose everyone.
Our Leshrac is going to be caught by the Centaur. Good disruption save, though. Pedro is here. Maybe he can get off enough to be able to turn this fight around. They're going to try and chase down the Bat Rider. Let's loose the ultimate or not. Changes around. They slow down a little bit more with the Bat Rider with the lightning, but it's still not enough. They run into the Wisp. They'll take that kill at the bare minimum, but that was, again, another bad fight from Midas Club Elite.
Oh, this is so... If SF's showing on the map and you guys are showing top, then they will take that fight 10 times out of 10. Infamous will take that fight. They know that your highest net worth hero isn't even in the game, essentially, because he's farming. So if that's the case, then you can't show 4 heroes at top. Then it shows a willingness for Infamous to fight. And this Enigma, he's never going to get a good black hole off. It's just not really in the realm of possibility. Instead,
Pedro, but there is the team behind him this time around. They miss out on that one stun. Still trying to catch up, though, to Mandy. Does have Centaur ultimate up in 10 seconds.
All right.
Things are looking pretty nasty for Midas Club Elite. It looks like they're just waiting for Roshan at this point. Make or break. Trying to go high ground with that item.
I think their timing has passed. Now is where Infamous is really strong, because their silencer has somehow just completely gone unchecked. Remember how poor Forgotten Son was? He still only has 2 insulin. Now he's level 14. Like, what?
Caught the Bat Rider. Malefice. Bardo's going to be able to follow that.
They got to relocate up here.
Gets the Leshrac in. Oh, misses his stun. What? Oh my god, he's actually going to be able to get away from because of that one. Centaur gets a really good stun on the side.
Here comes the
Then
Sven.
just goes ahead, takes out the SD first. Now the ultimate did land. Bardo gets caught by the swing of the Sven. Sven cannot beat out Pedro though in damage, and he'll lose that fight. Looks like Ryu will manage to get over that cliff. Force staffs himself away, so they're good there. Mandy is hiding himself in the trees, does have a blink dagger though. Velosa. Spidey senses tingling. You get a midnight pulse the right area. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
He's just going to casually walk away, isn't he?
It really is.
Guys, on both teams, you need to stick together. This is the strength of Dota. The ability to play as 5. It's a beautiful game.
Alright, well, Roshan's up.
I don't know
Time
if...
for Midas Club Elite to take that Aegis and go high ground and
Can
win the
they?
game, or Infamous interrupt that Roshan attempt and win the game.
They can't really go high ground, I feel.
Without a pickoff.
Yeah. I think that Midas Club, against never do it against Bat Rider. Numero uno rule. The crazy thing about that fight, too, is that Bat didn't even get his ulti off during the entirety. He needs to ulti the SF every time. He's going to get right click down. Look at this. A willingness to fight. Come on, Wu Dota. Formerly of Woe Dota fame. Leshrac, don't push out this mid wave. If you push out this mid wave... Alright, good. He's connecting to the rest of his team. Now they're going to be together.
No, they actually initiate. The center ultimate goes off. They're going to be able to escape here, so this is...
It's very good.
This is kind of fine for Midas. It's not a very lengthy cooldown, though, but maybe they can try and take Roshan while it's down. They got to do it now.
But by farming, Midas Club Elite have just... Farming is always the bane of Dota 2, you know?
Trying to catch this Bat Rider. Oh, they're so focused on getting these pickoffs on the split pushers.
It's never going to happen.
Now the opportunity to go Roche without the center ult is gone.
Yeah, I mean, one team clearly had to push, one team clearly had to defend. And it's like, it's almost been... For Midas Club, they were like, okay, we've taken all these tier 2s, now let's play the same game as them. Let's farm too. And that is not paid off in spades. Don't you feel like this, I guess he... Okay, I'm okay with this build.
The MKB.
Yeah, he needs it for the butterfly.
Yeah, someone's got to threaten that SF. Nobody else on the side of Infamous can do it, so.
Oh, he took the... No, never mind. Nothing about this is weird. Must be...
coin for me.
MKB is up. Butterfly now looks pretty lackluster on the SF. He's
Indeed.
trying to work on a Scotty, but that will not stop the power of the Sven.
With this Wisp, though,
Bleep bloop.
it's actually pretty farm for a Wisp. Maybe I'm just looking at this Earth Spirit who had a Blink Dagger 10 minutes ago and lamenting that.
Yeah, pretty sure that's more of a...
He had the right idea. He's like, guys, we should just keep running at him. But if he knew the rest of his team was going to farm, then he should have built the Midas. I've got the Midas touch.
Midas trying to make a smoke work. Good positioning there from the Bat Rider. Instantly blinks out.
And Infamous got their number.
Are your legs sore, by the way?
They're okay.
I was real wobbly this morning.
Yeah.
All right, Midas Club Elite are apparently going to try and poke at high ground here. Maybe it's just a positioning here. Just trying to see if they can force Infamous back to base and get themselves a better Roshan angle, but they are being threatened by a Sven who can go high ground
is under attack.
at a moment's notice with that Wisp. That is not something you want to challenge, that split push.
Everybody get it out.
All right, well, a pause.
This was my club. The elite. The few who use Midas.
I'm not gonna lie, their playstyle does kind of fit having Midases.
Yes. The early game, though, I can't complain about it more. I feel so bad because they played that early game about as well played as I've seen an early game in this qualifiers, and that is the highest compliment that I can pay. And then this mid game has just been a series of unfortunate catastrophes.
Bad decision making.
Although the XP lead has been kind of bonked. It's more just like you never want to see that graph like curve. Go see a doctor.
What?
I was making a penis joke.
Did you see the suggestion of casting a game with only one team's vision?
Yeah. Dang. That is kind of mean.
That is pretty mean.
And Navi Dota, huh?
How you doing, viewers? Did Navi win?
I have no idea. Finding out right now. Don't know.
Navi beat Empire.
Game 1 is live.
VP versus Navi.
Ooh, they're getting pooped on. Alliance Bears, though, is very close.
Man, I had so much faith that Bears would take that qualifier, and now they have to go
Dude,
through
Alliance is actually so good.
the full losers bracket.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And these are... Damn, I feel bad for all three of these teams, because they're all so good.
Yeah.
One of them will not make it. And Secret looks sick. All three of these teams honestly look very good. I would be shocked if Alliance made any changes or anything like that. It feels like they've hit a new understanding of Dota. AKA, let's stop being bad. Imagine if that's what all it took, you know? They're just like, guys, we're not very good.
Did you learn that from Misery?
Yep.
It's like, guys, let's stop being bad.
Guys, we're not
TI.
that... Let's just not suck. Have we tried that yet?
Let's just play good. Let's just play good for the biggest event ever.
I think if we just play better, we can win.
And they won a lot.
Indeed. Indeed. Oh, they did get a Lotus Orb, by the way. Infamous Enigma. He realized his BKB choice was
Foolish.
foolhardy.
Foolish.
I was gonna say foolish, and then I saw you go for it, so I went foolhardy.
You saw me. You looked over and read my lips as
Yeah.
I was pronouncing.
I honestly did know that you were gonna say foolish, because we use it a lot. So I went for foolhardy. Is your flight tomorrow, by the way?
Yes.
What time?
I don't know.
Is it early?
Sometime in the morning, yeah.
Oh dang.
Why?
No reason. Ooh. Ben
No,
Jazz.
Blitz does that a lot. He asks for information, he gets that information, and he says, damn it, or cool, or, you know, it's like some sort of positive or negative comment based on the information you gave him, and then you ask why, and he says, no reason.
No reason.
Like, if it's really no reason, you would have been, that is acceptable information.
This
Or
this Enigma's so
this
rich.
information has no impact on me.
Dude, look at this 120 gold per minute GPM talent with this Midas. He's getting like 300 gold a minute.
He's gonna have a refresher. That's the way to counter global silence.
He's going
They're
Lincoln's fam.
playing the late game, man.
He's going Lincoln's fam. Did this Wisp just relocate out to kill
Yeah,
bottom?
Yeah, but they're going for the Leshrac. So they get that Leshrac killed. They're gonna come right back. This is going to be awkward. Stomp. That's going to stop things. They are going to blow up the Wisp right away and leave the Sven in bottom lane, which leaves him out of position to be able to take this Roshan. Mandy is taking a whole heck of a lot of damage. He's
What?
not able to get off his ultimate. They've lost 2 now, and Pedro is threatening Roshan right now.
There's no way that was the play.
No, it certainly was not. And now, they're going to have to find a way to... Oh, God, that was not the bash. Oh, that was poorly timed. Goodbye, Bardo.
Bardo.
Oh, wait,
Roshan
no,
killed him.
A stun! A bounce back stun actually hits Benjes. They are able to kill the Shadow Demon as well, but it looks like Silencer should be chased down by this Scotty. Raised for the They are going to use the lasso now. Benjes here. He does not have his ultimate though, but they're still going to try and finish him off. Leshrac's coming in. He does have BKB, so Sven's going to have to pop that one now as Leshrac shows himself. But Lolosa, he's here with the black hole. There's no silencer, so he buys back at Global Silence, but he's still dead. Oh, God, Infamous.
Oh,
You're throwing so hard.
you worked so hard for this moment.
Oh,
A
God.
moment like this. Some people wait a life.
What are
He
you
just
doing?
no.
What's happening? Infamous, why?
Some people wait a lifetime. Okay, he just casually walked out. He literally just casually walked out. The gem now is on the... They took back the gem. He bought back to use global. You should shrine up and go down this mid lane. Like
There is-
ASAP. Force the buyback.
There is no other place you should be but inside the enemy space.
Oh,
Infamous just gave
amigos.
that one to him on a platter.
Not like this.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're going to take half damage on this. Their Sven doesn't want to buy back now. This is going to be Rex. It's too close for him to respawn. This is always the shitty part when you have 20 seconds left to respawn as a core. Because you know you don't want to buy back. No, Mandy!
He has to get up the ultimate, gets to the shrine, but Pedro's still beating him down, is going to be able to get that kill, and it doesn't look like they got anything on the side of Midas Club Elite. We're not able to make that Bat Rider initiation work, so they're going to lose 1 lane of Rax.
They're going to lose 2 here, potentially. The Centaur has no buyback. He needed to wait. All he had to do was wait for the Sven to come back.
Now they're going to try and initiate. All right, Sven. Not going to be able to bring down the SF right away as he does get a disruption save. The ult save from the Leshrac stalls things out pretty heavily as well. Vengeance no longer has that BKB. Bardo rolls in, does manage to get a pretty decent ultimate, which he can kill some of the supports, but stun
Vengeance
actually hits 2, but he does end up falling. Now without a BKB and without his ultimate, there's no way he can output the damage to beat out both Pedro and fucking Egg.
I think Midas Club should just keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. They are going to take the Wisp. They're going to try and catch this Sven. I'm not sure what he was doing pushing out mid, but now he's surrounded. He is dead as well, and that's got to be it.
The Midas Club have won. This is the first time I've seen Pedro
and
use his
Pedro's just
ulti.
throwing out his ultimate.
It's like, I forgot that I had this.
Woo!
Okay, so this went from unlosable game to really hard to win, back to winnable game. Because Infamous, that Roshan area was just not theirs. Like, even if they give up Aegis, they still have sick high ground defense. The Aegis was not make or break for them, whereas it was for Midas Club Elite.
Yeah.
They needed to be a little bit more patient, as they were not. So as a result, Midas Club Elite, they're going to pick up the pieces. That graph, though, is not pretty.
Oh, man. Infamous just threw that one away so hard.
They gave themselves a very good chance of winning, then to 0.
All right, guys, take a break and be back with game number 2 of Infamous versus Midas Club Elite.